Hello everyone, I'm finally back and it's been a freaking while. It's been a couple of months now since my facial feminization surgery. Uh, so basically, when I got back from the surgery from the Moscow, I just, you know, um, got back into the routine and I went to work and I was just like working non-stop, going home, working, going home, working, going home, and it's just been like it's been so tiring and depressing because this routine is really getting to me and it's not fun and I don't love it. You know what I mean? So I've been feeling sort of unmotivated and kind of low for several reasons, which I'm not gonna really dive into right now. Maybe I will make like a different video about it. But um yeah. So um basically I just wanted to hop in here and just show you my almost five. Is it? Hold on. October, November, December, January, February. It's almost 5 months post-op facial feminization surgery, and yeah, like I don't know where the fucking time went. Like it's almost 5 months. I'm like, what the fuck, Because it's just like time fucking runs like crazy. I'm just a little confused sometimes. Okay, however, I know I talk a little weird and I sound a little like weird because I got my lips injected yesterday and girl, it fucking hurts. Everything hurts and it's hard really to articulate like everything with my mouth. So I'm just like moving my mouth like a fish so it's easier. It doesn't hurt that way. Yeah, whatever. Just so you know, like, so I don't look like a fucking weirdo. Okay, so where do I begin? So basically my surgery was almost 5 months ago, and on October 1st, I went to Moscow to this, amazing doctor who performs all sorts of, feminization and also like masculinization for trans guys, some type of procedures. So I'm really happy I went with her. At the beginning, everyone was like really skeptical about it and was like, "Oh my god, it's Russia, and do you really trust this surgeon? And do you like?" Everyone felt like I was risking, but I just have this feeling in my guts when something is wrong, then I feel it and I will never do it. But if I feel everything is right and I just feel it like everywhere in my body that everything is gonna be right, like I know it 100%. So that's why I went with her. The surgery was like 7 hours long. So the thing we did was we shaved down my forehead. I did rhinoplasty, chin contouring, and Adam's apple. Okay. So for the brow bone reduction, we did the incision all along the hairline from ear to ear, and basically we lowered. Is it lowered? Lowered. Yeah, it's lowered. Okay, so we lowered the hairline a little lower, and so then she opened the incision and basically peeled my forehead off, the skin off, and just took out a fragment of my frontal bone and just recontoured it and put it back and did some reshaping here on the orbital bones. Then she also lowered my hairline lower since we did the incision here, that was possible to do. I do have a scarring left there. You know, I was aware of that, and I knew that you know that was gonna be the case, but it never worried, because you know it never really bothered me. I can still do hair transplantation over the scar, so it's not gonna be visible. However, this scar, which I see every day, it just means so much to me, and like other people see like it like some sort of like, you know, defect. However, I like this car is telling a story, and it means so much to me, and I love it. And there was like, I don't wish I did anything different, and I love it. You know, okay, I'm just gonna show you a little bit of this car, just so you see. Okay, this is how this car looks. That is my real hair, my hairline. So the hairline, however, is still not very feminine and very round, so I would still have to do the hair transplantation, you know, for a more softer and rounder look. And I mean, you cannot even compare pre-op and post-op, because like they're just so different. Cause like, bitch, before I was like fucking caveman with such a huge, you know, bump there. It was horrible. I hated it so much, and I'm so happy I have no like really protrusions anymore. My forehead is soft, my brow bone is soft and cute. So the next thing we did was my nose. I was never unhappy about my nose. I loved it before and it was okay. But we somehow decided to go with the nose because, you know, always like a smaller nose with a cuter tip always looks better, and it's just a little cuter, and I love it. I love the nose. I love how it turned out, and the scarring is here. You can even barely see it, if not at all. Okay, the next thing we did was the chin recontouring. So basically, she made an incision in my mouth right at the base of my teeth, and yeah, cut it open and just cut off like, you know, those how do I cut off and just like, you know, cut off the and just cut off the corners of my chin, the sharp corners, and made it a little more round. So there was no putting back, it was just like, you know, basically just, you know, reshaping it and closing it up. And the last thing was the Adam's apple. So you can still see there's something like, because I still feel like it's getting a little smaller, you know, because it just happens very slowly, you know. So there's still something left, but it's not, I couldn't say, because it's not really like Adam's apple, it's something different. However, it's not how it was before. It's really not like sticking out like, you know, like crazy. And there's a little scarring right here, as you can see, right in the, like the crease where it's like creasing. So yeah, so am I missing something right now? So we did Adam's apple, chin, nose, brow bone, and hairline. Yes. Okay, the most important thing you have to know is that I don't regret anything. I don't regret doing this surgery. I absolutely don't regret it. I loved the whole, you know, journey and everything. It was amazing. It was sort of painful, but it was so beautiful, and it's definitely worth it. And I would do it all over again, because I cannot even begin to tell you how much happier I am after all of this. like crazy. Like I'm really thankful to this doctor and everyone and every surgeon who does this. Okay, so and everyone just still keeps asking me, oh my god, you went through this massive, like terrific surgery, and like I cannot imagine your pain and everything. It must have hurted like hell because it's just like a lot of cutting and slicing and drilling. The thing is, the surgery, for anyone who cares about this or needs to know, I mean, so I cannot tell you it's gonna be as painful as it was to me, you know, because it just differs. But I would say the pain after the surgery was like maybe, I don't even know, like 5, 6 out of 10, you know? It wasn't really, it was like a nothing crazy. It was no excruciating pain whatsoever. I did have some painkillers, but I didn't really take them, you know, because I didn't feel the need to do it, and I never take the painkillers, you know, when I start feeling a little ache or pain in my body. I'm like, oh my god, I need, you know, my pills, my painkillers. I'm not trying to make my body used to painkillers. I don't want that to happen. So yeah, the pain was really nothing significant. It was just normal pain. The first 3 nights, I would say, were the most difficult one, because it was sort of pain, and it was like discomfort. It was just a huge discomfort, not necessarily pain, but I couldn't fall asleep. I could not normally sleep, and I was constantly tired during the days, and it was just, I was so tired, but I couldn't sleep, so it was just like this weird dilemma. So I was just, I don't know, I was just sleeping in my bed, watching TV and eating. Now, this might sound a little crazy, but I'm gonna tell you, like, lip fillers hurt 2 times worse than the facial feminization surgery. I know it sounds ridiculous, girl, but believe me. So that was my first surgery ever, so that's just like a small, I wouldn't say small, but it's just like a small part, like, completed of what I'm wanting still to get done and what's on my, you know, bucket list. So I'm not saying I want to like get fucking plastic and just turn myself into plastic Barbie. No, I just, like, there are like essentials I have to do. So obviously I will go back to the same doctor, and I will perform next time my voice feminization and probably the titties. You know what I mean? So yes, those are the next 2 surgeries I have planned. And you know, so, and obviously there's always the surgery everyone refers to and talks about is the bottom surgery, the sex reassignment surgery. I don't have it in plans yet because it is a huge surgery. It is, you know, it's not like, I mean, you still have to do like what do you call it, like paper stuff, a lot of important essential shit you have to do prior to surgery, otherwise you cannot perform it. However, I'm not thinking about sex reassignment surgery right now. It's not in the works right now, but who knows when or how or where. I don't know. And I just want to thank you for everyone. There's been like a lot of people who have supported me, who have like sent me like good wishes, and just like who really support me no matter what, and who been saying the nicest things ever, and it just means a lot to me. And I love all of you who are not just, you know, close-minded, and who are amazing people. I'm just happy also to hear when someone feels motivated by me and who hears my story or like sees my Instagram or whatever, and I'm really happy if I can help someone. Maybe it's just a one person out of the viewers. I don't know. I don't care, but it still matters. And um, you know, I'm just being me. You have to always be yourself. You have to always follow yourself and your thoughts and your feelings and your heart and not think about others. Cause bitch, I'm definitely not thinking about others. Not in a bad way, but I'm not putting them first like other bitches. You know when you just look at someone and you see someone not putting themselves first, you just see how they hold back on their life and just they won't get anywhere. You know, they're when it comes like, you know, life wise, like personal life wise, quality life wise. So I don't think I think that's kind of sad and miserable because that's not what life is about. I think. Well, I mean, um, I can just give you a little like sort of spin of my face. Like here's my profile. Here's my frontal view after the surgery. Just so you can see a little bit, like if you can. And I'm really happy with the results, and I'm stoked and I'm happy, and I would do it again. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you, and I see you in the next video, and until the next time.